Staying on with East Africa, where Somalia continues to face terror attacks linked to Al-Shabaab. In the latest, at least 7 people have died and nearly 10 injured in a suicide bombing in the capital, Mogadishu. The attack was targeted on a police academy in the capital. The suicide bomber detonated an unidentified device at a café outside the academy. The incident took place while people had gathered to enjoy tea at the café, and the explosion killed police officers and civilians. A renowned Somali poet is also believed to be among the victims.
There were people who suspected the suicide bomber as he carried something, questioning what the man, whom we didn't know, was doing. After hearing their concerns, he immediately blew himself up, resulting in deaths and injuries, as you can imagine.
The Al-Qaeda-linked Al-Shabaab Islamist group has claimed responsibility for the bombing. Somali forces have been fighting the terror group for years, which has carried out numerous attacks in Mogadishu and other parts of the country. The Islamist group was formed in 2006 as a youth militia to fight Ethiopian invasion and occupation of Somalia. However, the group has now morphed into a full-fledged insurgency seeking control of Somalian territory. It publicly pledged loyalty to al-Qaeda in 2012 and is now working to overthrow the Somali federal government. The group says it wants to establish a fundamentalist Islamic state. The group maintains a stronghold in southern Somalia and has carried out attacks that have killed thousands so far. In August this year, at least 37 people were killed in an Al-Shabaab attack on a busy beach in the capital. An Al-Shabaab suicide bomber accompanied with gunmen attacked the popular Lido Beach in Mogadishu, resulting in one of the deadliest terror attacks in the East African country in recent months. In the aftermath, several Somalis, including senior government officials, staged demonstrations in the capital in a strong condemnation of the attack.
What had happened here was mass killing, and it is a national disaster, and someone needs to be accountable for it. I advise all Somali youth to be alert to what is going on in Mogadishu. We must defend our country from such enemies, and we must protect our people from such actions which keep recurring.
Now, the Somali government has heavily relied on the support from foreign troops to stay in power. The government is currently assessing a possible takeover of the security responsibility from the African Union Transition Mission in Somalia to its forces in December. Now, Somalia also appointed a new police chief last month in an attempt to launch a new strategy to fight Islamic extremism. However, continued attacks highlight that Somalia continues to remain in the grip of terrorism.
Firstpost decodes the U.S. election. Explains how America chooses its president. Your primer on the race to the White House. Everything you need to know about how America votes and its global implications. U.S. Election Explained. Every Monday and Thursday only on Firstpost.